up, Rocket Nation? Hopefully you guys are having the best damn Monday ever in the history of Mondays that have ever Mondayed. Welcome back, everybody. Today, we're going to be getting back in on some Phantom Liberty DLCs. It's going to be amazing. Last night was fucking just, I got to say, Phantom Liberty is better than anything in the base game. It's not even close. It's not even close. Like, if they had made the base game like the way they did Phantom Liberty, I think that this could have went down as one of the best games of all time. Really loving the DLC so far. We have a president in hand, and we're transporting her. The last thing we left off doing was fighting essentially a spider tank, and it was freaking awesome. It was so dope. So today we're gonna try and deliver the president wherever we gotta get her. We're getting her somewhere. And man, I'm so excited for this one. I am very tired today though, so I don't know exactly how long we're gonna be going. I only got like 3 hours of sleep last night. But yeah, so we may end in a little bit early tonight because I do have I have to get mom to doctor's appointments tomorrow and shit too. So I gotta be up at 8 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I don't think I've ever been like so much like right now. I don't think I've ever been in this state of mind where all I want to do is sleep. Normally, all I want to do is game. I've never been in this position where all I want to do is sleep. Mirko says, nice cap. Were you shoveling snow? I was not, but I did take out the trash and I forgot that I had the hat on. I completely forgot that I had it on. I had to take out trash, and the winds right now here in Michigan are 60-mile-an-hour winds right now. Yeah. So it's a little cold out. It's a little bit cold out. Take the president to your bed. I meant the safe place. That's my safe room. My safe room is the bedroom, in case you didn't know. My safe word is oligarchy. That's my safe word. So I'm thinking that there's a possibility that I might get the president pregnant. Then again, I'm not sure if she's a real girl. I don't know if she's real. She might just be a puppet. I'm pretty sure she's a robot. But because she kicked the shit out of me. We walked up in her little presidential POTUS 1 machine, and I went to go punch her in the face because I want to make it clear. She attacked me first. But I was going to punch her in the face, and she did a little reversal on me and put me down on the ground and made me feel like a little sissy. Not going to lie, I was uncomfortable with it. I wish it hadn't been caught on camera, and I'd appreciate it if nobody went back and clipped that because it was scary for me. I've never been manhandled and liked it so much. No, but the president, we do have her in hand. I don't know where we're taking her. We're taking her to some street is all we were told. That's essentially it. We're supposed to get her to some street. I don't know what's there, but we've already murdered many, what were these guys called? The burgerists, all these burgerist guys. We murdered a lot of them last night. But the coolest thing that we ran into was by far, and actually it's the best boss fight in the game so far too. Better than all of the cyber psychos, better than Atom Smasher. Atom Smasher was kind of a whack ass fight if you want me to be completely honest anyways. Like he shoots through walls and shit, and it's not and he just teleports to you. The fight that you had with the spider tank, like we did at the end of yesterday's episode, ! VODs, if you missed it, go get caught up after the stream and then you can see it. But there was all kinds of mechanics to that fight. There was weak spots on the machine. There was guns, like actual turrets that were hidden around the room, and you could pull the guns off of and use. There was ammo everywhere. Wouldn't that have been nice against Smasher? Maybe we wouldn't have died the first time in against Smasher. But it was super dope. I think it's the best fight in the entire game so far. It's not even really close. It is the best fight in the game. So if this all continues on this trajectory, I am already going to say it. This is way better than the base game. I'm really impressed with what they did. Dogtown looks amazing too. Can we talk about how dope Dogtown is? Like the stadium having like almost like a flea market set up in the bottom of it. That is so fucking sick, dude. And then we entered through a parking garage, and the parking garage is just literally a crevasse in the planet that just with rotating car lifts on it. Like it's such a cool design for all of Dogtown. Really impressed with it. But until we went to go, I thought that we were just going to be in the stadium, and I was actually a little bit scared. I'm like, how big can Dogtown be if it's just in this stadium? But once we left the stadium, I was like, oh shit, okay, so it's not just the stadium. There's different sights to see, and I'm gonna climb to the top of that pyramid at some point. There's a pyramid out there. We're climbing, like the Louvre. Looks like the Louvre. We're gonna climb to the top of that at some point. And then I'm gonna get a running start and slide off of it. Slide down. And that's gonna be awesome. Actually, it probably won't. It'll be like, and then I'll come to a stop in like 3 feet. And then maybe roll over and then roll down. But we are gonna jump into it pretty quick here today. What else was going on? There was something else that was going. Oh, you guys hear about no, you know what? I don't want to talk about that. Forget it. There was something else that I wanted to talk about. I forgot. I completely forgot what it was. Was there any gaming news that came out today, guys? Can't remember if it was gaming news. Oh, you know what it was? I actually played a little bit this afternoon, about 45 minutes of Kingdom Come Deliverance. I played a little bit of it today. I realized that there's no way I'm never going to actually fucking get any recording done. I can't get anything done during the day. So I said, fuck it. I'm just not even going to bother trying. So today I was just like, fuck it. I'm going to play it. I ended up playing for about 45 minutes. And as I started playing that, like the whole game started coming back to me. I am so geeked for February 4th, man. I am so geeked for it. Just give me Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Mr. Maddie's Plays did his first look at it, or final preview of it, I guess would be a better description of it. This game is literally shaping up to be like Game of the Year material. Everybody that's getting looks at it is just saying, dude, this is amazing. This is amazing. So I can't wait to get lost in that game. I'm guessing, I don't think we're gonna have a problem finishing this DLC before that time comes, because we still got what, 31 days this month. That's how many? 4 more days this month. So we got 8 days. I don't think we'll have an issue finishing. It's essentially next Tuesday, isn't it? It's a week away from tomorrow, guys. Holy shit! Holy shit! Groot, what's up, buddy? How are you? Man, that fucking coffee is good. That is good shit. It's extremely hot, though. I do believe I just gave myself 3rd-degree burns on my throat. Let's start it up. Game's firing up today. Oh, you know what? That was what I wanted to talk about. I did redo the whole stream in 4K earlier today. I redid the entire stream in 4K. I was running everything, like all my stuff in 4K, and essentially the game was running in 4K. I was getting like 120 FPS, and I had everything all set up. And I redid all my scenes in the 4K, essentially the, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? The base canvas for OBS. It was all being redone. It was all done in 4K and then downscaled to you guys for 1080p. And then as I started playing the game and messing around, I was like, you know what? I still don't think the 4090's there for 4K. It was okay if I wasn't streaming, but then once I kicked on, because you can essentially do like a test stream, and I started test streaming and recording at the same time and playing the game at 4K with, and I cranked all the bells and whistles to see where I was at, and I was getting like literally like right on 60 FPS, and I was like, you know what? Maybe we aren't there yet. So maybe, I don't know if I'm going to end up getting a 5090, to be honest. After what I've seen of the 5090s, I'm like, I don't know if I really want a 5090. But, boy, I might need one if I want a game in 4K. I have this 4K monitor, and I only ever play it at 1440p, so I always feel bad about that. And also, it's kind of weird when you're moving stuff between the 4K monitor and the 1440p monitors. Like, the scaling's all weird. And it doesn't look right, but yeah, I ended up switching it all back. I spent a good portion of the day literally doing that instead of recording. So I was like, what had happened? I think I had stuck this game in 4K just to see what it looked like in 4K and how it would run. And then when I got it running, I was like, this runs pretty good. I'm like, bro, It's totally fine. I'll just run this shit in 4K and I'll play it. And then as I started playing in 4K, and then I started recording and then doing the test stream at the same time, I'm like, bro, this is not going to be okay. This is not going to work. I lied. This will not do. So then I had to like essentially redo everything. Yeah, that was what mainly what my late afternoon was basically. Groot says gonna start looking for a second job. Really? For what? Why are you looking at a second job? Bored? Too much free time? Groot says off work tomorrow, possibly staying tomorrow night at my girlfriend's house. At my girl. She's a girl. Money's thin. Yeah.
30, 10 out of Haywood. Thanks to
Wait a minute. Did I just listen? Music. Knock it off. All right. I'm gonna ditch the hat now. I can never wear the hat while I'm streaming because I can't like it's like a muffled. I have to hear my own voice. It's like a thing now. I can't. I could never stream and not hear my own voice. Like I have to. And with the hat on, it's like muffled, and I just don't like it. About that. That's my explanation. I don't fucking like it. Deal with it. So no hat tonight. I wish there was like a thin beanie. I guess I could. Hold on. Let's experiment with this. Like right now, I can't hear myself, and it drives. Well, I hear myself in real life, not through the. You know what? I don't have to explain myself to you guys. You get me? What if we did? Is that inside out? It's inside out. Shut your mouth. Groot, thank you for the 3 years, 20 days, 3 hours, 42 seconds. My dude, I appreciate you. The seconds were a lie, though. I don't know if that was real. So what if I do this? What if I raise it up? And see, now it's going to look funny, huh? Listen, man. Let's do this. Hey, how'd those Tennessee Vols do this year, Groot? I didn't think so. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. They did good? Keep telling yourself that. That's why you guys are not national championships, because you thought you did good. That's why. Did you win the national championship? Then it wasn't good enough. How'd Michigan do? Not good enough. Oh, you guys beat the eventual national championship. National champions. Doesn't matter. We didn't win the national championship. It's national championship or bust every year. Welcome to Michigan. Oh, yeah. Now I got the coffee going, the blood flowing. I'm pumping. Let's go. Fired up. Screen me. Screen me. There it is. I knew we could do it. We just tried harder. Just not good enough. Exactly. There it is, Groot. That's the mindset. Not good enough. If you don't win the national championship, it's a bust. So yeah, I like redid all the scenes. You guys probably won't notice anything different as far as the stream goes. You guys probably won't notice anything different at all. But yeah, I redid all of the scenes, and there was some things that were kind of tweaked a little bit. I don't know if it was from, it just seems like the longer I have OBS installs, small things sort of bug out. So sometimes it'll be the drop shadow on the border around the camera, or it might be like if we're in this screen right here, the drop shadow on that one will get all tweaked out and they start to bug out over time. So I went through and I redid everything and made it all look pretty. Since I fucked everything up, I was like, you know what, I might as well make sure everything's good. But I did do some adjustments in game too. So you guys shouldn't see no more like the quest updates hanging out the side of the camera. All that should be gone as well. Groot says my ex-wife lives in Michigan. Y'all can have her. No, we don't want her. We don't want her. She was a Vols fan. I can feel it. We don't want her. We're too good for her. We're too good for her. Let's do this. Jump back in here. So we were inside of a train, right? Essentially, we got a breather as we were relocating. This is new.
unmarked aircraft has crashed in our district. The crash site is now a restricted area.
Excuse me?
We will proceed to secure it. The rest of you, go home and stay there. That is, unless you want to catch a stray bullet.
Oh!
I'm imposing a state of emergency in Dogtown until further notice.
Well, I think it's...
More news to come as the situation develops.
Dude, look at the fire down there. Look at the fire down there, yo. How awesome does that fire look? So it's pretty safe to say then 100% Mr. Hansen had some well, I mean, obviously Bergrist was there to try and like pick her up the president, but he probably had something to do with bringing her down. Because obviously why else would he put everything on shutdown and threaten to shoot innocent people if they got too close? Arthur says, touch the fire. I'm not gonna, do you think I'm, okay, fine. I can't reach it. Hold on. That shit's hot. That shit's hot. Let's go. So essentially what we have, we got a little breather with her. Where'd she go? Where does bitch go? So we got a little breather with her essentially. This is right after we got done fighting the spider tank now. So I don't know where we're I just know there's a street we're heading for. That was a kind of about all the info we got. So let's hit it. Damn, look at her. All lit up by the fire. Oh yeah. Oh mama. Oh mama. I've kind of been looting everything that I've been able to find along the way. There's been a lot of stuff here as well.
We're heading southwest now. Feels like we're circling back.
Yeah, I saw mention an abandoned building. Place to lie low. No heat sig. Should be relatively safe.
I pray you're right, Somi.
Did she really mention a building? Because I don't remember her mentioning a building. I might have not been paying attention to. There's that. Also, a little glitchy. I'm feeling a little glitchy. Listen, the relic might be acting up. I'm gonna jump down here because this looks lootable. Tire iron, that's it. Excuse me, Madam President. Wait, how do I get to that then? Do we got to go down anyways?
Pushable, you think?
Downright fuckable.
Could use a little help.
Of course. Oh! A damn fork? Well, we didn't account for this. Which way now? Thoughts?
Always go right. Always go right.
Let's try this way.
Looks promising.
I'm gonna say there's something here. Scalpel. So I wonder if this is two different, if this is literally a branch where there's two different outcomes. What the hell's down there? Y'all see that down there? Oh, yeah, right here. What does this do?
Throwing a flashback.
I don't like it. I don't like it, Groot. I don't like it. Groot, thank you for spending your 5,000 rockets to make my eyeballs hurt. I appreciate it. I now see little stars everywhere. I hope you get gonorrhea. I hope your girlfriend gives you gonorrhea. And no, I don't mean like giving your own gonorrhea back to you. I hope you get a second dose of gonorrhea is what I'm saying. Groot, I'm sorry. I love you, buddy. What's that? What's going on here?
Here?
Hansen's a military man. He loves control and hates blind spots. Great.
Code, how are you? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome back. Marie, how are you? Can we just shoot this? Bitch.
Hot as Satan's balls in here. Should plug that.
Look for a valve.
I already found the valve, you god... Son of a... Really? Like I found the valve. And they're like, nah, it's not usable yet. Have you beat the main story yet? I missed so much, says Code. Yes, we did beat the main story. We got the secret ending, and me and Johnny stormed Mikoshi, or the Mikoshi data center, in the bottom of Arasaka Tower. It was freaking awesome. And then I ended up in space. It was kind of awesome. If you do want to see it, !VOD. Here, I'll give you guys the link right now. If you guys did miss it and you want to get caught up, there is the VOD channel. And if you guys go over there, it'll be obviously like the final episode of I have 2 separate playlists, one for our base playthrough of the base game, and then Phantom Liberty. So there is 2 different playlists for you guys. Obviously we're now into the Phantom Liberty DLC. We just started the Phantom Liberty DLC yesterday, so you haven't missed much. We still, what the hell? Well, Madam President. Excuse me. Is this your first time playing the DLC? Yes, that was my first time beating the game as well. I've never actually beat the game either, so. It was super awesome. Really loved how the story branches out and then converges back together and then branches out again after they converge. Like that, the intersecting storylines and everything. Oh, shit. Nah. We didn't get busted there, did we?
Looks like a control room.
Cactus juice. We have been doing reading almost all of the things too. Remember the Red Decades. Let's be real. What kind of person was Elizabeth Cress? That's what the street we're going to, right? It's Cress Street. Wasn't that the name of it? Does she really deserve monuments or streets named after her? Elizabeth Cress Street, near the confines of Night City, is a twisted joke. Once again, the 1% try to shove the NUSA/Militech propaganda down our throats and force us to swallow. Well, I'm just saying, it doesn't take much effort. You swallow regardless, so you might as well put something down that counts, right? I feel like I'm talking to someone in specific out there, and I'm not. It's a lie perpetrated by the elite in an effort to invoke an illusionary patriotic sentiment. This is not enough to whitewash history, not enough to make us forget the ruins on which Night City was built, the red cloud of devastation hanging over the continent, and rain thick as blood. The rain thick as blood. By building this district, by building Crest Street, this is what we see. Not a president of the people, but the violence that her name recalls. Violence and scorched earth, nuclear devastation, and red decades. The red decades. No, not Breast Street. Crest Street. Let me help you with the whole breast crest thing. Elizabeth is related to Anita Swallow? Dude. You guys. Let's turn this on. Is there anything we can do here? No. We can connect to the net. So we could search porn while we're here. I'm looking for taglines. Anybody got tags that they're looking for? Anybody with any favorite tags? Let's get low. We don't know if there's any. We're gonna need a little night vision over here. Hack the porn files. Midnight Kev, what up? How are you today? Good to see you. What up, though? There's some stuff over there.
Elizabeth Crest Street. Bullheaded Betty. That's what we called her. Re-elected 9 times. You believe it? She must have
9?
her ass welded to that seat. Funny how she has her own street in Night City of all places.
That jealousy I'm detecting?
Please. Jealous of what?
That you don't have a city named, or a street named after you. What's down here? We're in. Regardless, we're in. Wow, look at the water's weird here. How'd you get night vision? It's a mod. It's a mod. Oh, you know what? I bet you this is the other way. If you would have went the other way, I bet. How much y'all want to bet we would have came down underneath here? Bet. I got 5 on it. And all the way up. All right. I only use the night vision in certain circumstances like that where you literally can't see anything, just to help you guys with your vision. But the rest of the time I try to shut it off just so that you don't miss like the lighting, like in this situation, it's intended to look like, give it a feel. So I don't want to ruin that. Hey, what's in here? A lot of components and new clothes. That's what we've been getting out of this DLC so far. We did get, we did spend like $1 million last night though, because we're rich. Well, we were rich. Now we're not. We're $1 million less rich than we were. Ooh. Oh, look at a little fan. Oh shit.
Not now.
V, are you?
1 sec.
Having a moment.
It'll pass. Oh. See? Better already.
What's the matter? Are you hurt?
We're not telling her that. Yeah, you could say it's nothing. Nothing. No. See, okay. Here's the thing. As I do believe as a nomad, we've probably been grown up to not to necessarily be enemies of NUSA, but we probably, I want to say, and I might be wrong in thinking this, but we're not fans of the NUSA, I don't believe. We would take contracts for them as nomads, but I don't believe that they're not our favorite. We don't believe in the NUSA. So we're kind of going to be standoffish with her a little bit. We don't want to be friends, but we are going to help her.
V.
It's nothing, really.
V, please. I have a highly honed nose for bullshit.
Arisako's biochip is killing me. I'm dying. Piss on the details. Exactly.
Honest truth is, I'm dying because of the relic.
What?
Never mind the tech details. Songbird claims she can help.
Ah, a relic. Interesting. Somi's choice was less random than I thought. It should have been obvious. So that's your deal. I had a feeling you weren't in this for the money.
Why did we...
Got this feeling why?
Well, you didn't hightail it out in a way when the shit got neck deep. I appreciate the candor. Seems it's all for one and one for all, if we're to survive.
I didn't like that answer. I don't like that we just, we gave up that information. When we looked at that, it said piss on the details. That meant we're not going to tell her that we have a relic in us. And then we went ahead and just said it anyway. So why didn't we just choose the other one then? To the apartments. 3rd floor menswear. I hate when games do that. Why do they got to be all cryptic about what you're going to answer? Like, just give me what I'm going to say, then I can click on what I want to say. That drives me fucking insane when games do that. So much for not telling her shit, right, Mirko? Yeah, that's exactly it. Now kill the president since she knows the truth. That's a good point, guys. It won't let me.
Expecting
I'm literally
more trouble?
Tonight, I expect nothing but. It's best to be prepared for any contingency.
Then get your head down, or I'll
Okay,
fucking
this is
cut
all
it off.
safe.
Is that a... That is. Look at what's that right there.
Great place for an ambush.
Thanks for getting in the way.
Hopefully no one else thinks so.
What do we have here? Is it not going to do it? Okay, what's this? Do I have to walk up to it? Hello?
Is this the place?
It won't let me get
I'll
it.
cover you. 3.
What? Calm down, lady. I'm not even over there. I'm looking at stuff. I'm getting a look at our surroundings. Garbage chute. Here's something to read, too. Arvin Accord Refined. Ever since Mayor Rhine, now dead, declared Pacifica an independent district. Remember, he was using that as a way to pad his stats as a mayor and say that he lowered crime. Because if he declared this an independent district, then those crime rates wouldn't count towards night cities. So it says, ever since Rhine declared Pacifica an independent district, I keep wondering what it really means and what will the long-term ramifications of this decision be. Will it result in a small-scale war? 2070's Arwin Accord clearly defined Night City as a free and autonomous, a result of Rhine's efforts and political savvy. But as soon as the dust has settled, the mayor realized that some of the land he so valiantly fought for may be nothing more than dead weight as far as NC's welfare is concerned. Dropping Pacifica from the administrative boundaries of the free city of Night City has been a drawn-out process. since long-term action is always easier to digest by the public, but in reality, the district hasn't been considered a part of the city for a long time by NC residents or even the NCPD, which withdrew from Pacifica years ago. That's not true. We see them in Pacifica all the time, right? But the official split came when he needed to boost his support by massaging the crime stats. So where did Pacifica find itself after the end of the Unification War? The Arvin Accord did not end the war, but simply moved it elsewhere without designating clear winners or losers or appeasing the ambitions of anyone involved. This is why the large independent district neighboring Night City would be a great catch for anyone vying for influence over the metropolis. The why can I say this? I can't say the word of the ambiguity of war of borders described in the Accord makes Pacifica a perfect location for everyone working in the shadows, and any kind of operations would not necessarily lead to breaking the 2070 treaty, but rather a creative reinterpretation. Rockitsauce, can you read that part again, please? Sure, I can. The ambiguity, see, I did it again. The ambiguity of borders described in the, I don't know why I couldn't say it for the longest time there. You know what? Used to be my homie. Used to be my ace. Unmodded. Get him out of here. What up, Gun? How are you? Good to see you, buddy.